What's going on, ladies and gentlemen, G's and gents, peeps and cronies? Welcome back to the Professor Goodfeels show, and I'm Professor Goodfeels. As you all know, I hope y'all are doing real well and enjoying yourself, taking care of yourself, right? I really want to talk to y'all about something that was just on my mind. This is just kind of a little bit of a something I was thinking about, some of I want to vent about, and it's just like when I sit up here and really think about it, I really grew up in a household that did not have, or maybe little love to really share with one another. You know what I'm saying? It was always still kind of more of a, when I think about it, I was just really being taken care of. I wasn't necessarily being raised because a lot of the values that I have, I was born with it as being a chosen one. You know what I'm saying? Somebody who is born with a certain sense of awareness, a certain sense of knowing. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of the life lessons I gained on my own or gained through experiences that I had. It wasn't necessarily sat down and taught to me, at least if I wouldn't watch an anime. But when it's coming down to it, man, like a lot of households really just don't have no love in it. It's filled, it's filled with bullshit in a sense of speaking. You know what I'm saying? Because it's either gonna be one or the other. And one thing I noticed is like I kept my childhood kind of necessarily kind of with me. You know, one thing I learned about kids is like they will always ask questions regardless of whatever the situation is. Adults are afraid to ask questions due to the way that they have been conditioned and programmed and due to the ignorance that they rather living in. It's easier to pretend something doesn't exist than to accept the truth of something does exist. You know what I'm saying? But the only difference is that when you accept the truth, you can change the narrative. You can change the path going forward. Bullshit is going to continue to be bullshit. And when I kept my childhood with me, people didn't like the fact that I asked questions. People really didn't like that. People don't like the fact today that I ask questions so boldly because they feel like they're conditioned to just go with the flow. They're conditioned and programmed to just do it. Stop asking questions, just go do it. Same thing with this whole injection stuff, whatever. I ain't finna get too deep in that because whatever. But we all know, well, a good majority of us know the bullshit behind a lot of stuff. You can just feel when something is just not right. You can feel that something is just not adding up about what it is we're being told. That's why I don't mess with the news. I don't do that because I understand what it's for. Going back to what I'm talking about, though, one thing that I've learned dealing with some of my family members, dealing with some people in life, certain managers and stuff like that, when you feel low about yourself, when you feel insecure about yourself, in order to function in society, you'll build like a tower of just BS around you. That BS consists of insecurities, it consists of lies, it consists of fears, doubts, worries, and so on and so forth, right? When someone, especially a child or someone who has like a child like mine or whatever, who just isn't afraid to ask questions and to challenge certain things, just be like, hey man, something about this don't seem right. Are you okay? When you come at it sincerely, what it is, you hit them with certain truths, certain things that you notice. Like I said, going back to that example of just when you try to tell somebody about something that they did to you or something that they did wrong, and they just blow up on you, like just getting mad, getting angry and stuff like that. That tower and that anger represents the same thing. It's just they have to be loud. They have to be boisterous. They got to get big. They got to do all this stuff because they need to convince themselves that that bullshit is okay. They're trying to convince themselves that that lie is truth when in truth it's a lie. And when you try to tell them something about it, what it is, you just hit them with a small portion of just something real. You're not yelling, you're not screaming, you're not doing none of that. You just try to have a conversation with them. They blow up. What you did indirectly, you didn't know this mess necessarily, maybe, but you crumbled their tower of bullshit. You broke that illusion that everything is okay when it's not. That illusion is their safety zone. That illusion is their comfort. That's their peace. That's what they lay their head on at night. And they think that, okay, now you're trying to oppose me, you're trying to bring me down, you know what I'm saying, you're trying to come up on me or whatever. That's how a lot of parents end up hating on their kids. My mama is one of them, and I learned and understood what this meant. I just recently understood all the insecurities my mom kind of have due to not being loved properly by my grandmother. And I'm pretty sure I spoke on this, but I just like to go in detail with it because when it's coming to me, I had to get to the point of realizing that I can't do anything for her. I had to realize, okay, it's certain people in life I just won't be able to do anything for. Stop trying to save the world. That's not what I'm supposed to do. My job is to just express myself and be myself and to create. Excuse me. Just put my message out there, and whoever resonate with it, they resonate. That's just all it is. This helped me also to realize just my limitations and for me to stop putting energy into things that's not my business. The best I can do is help you on your path, but I can't give you the desire to say, okay, something ain't right, I want to do better. Hey, something ain't right, I need to ask some questions. I can't do that for anybody. So when it's coming down to just realizing these certain things, it's helped me bring peace. It's helped me find a sense of peace. Because when you go through certain things, it's always a lesson to be learned. It's just all down to the perception of who you are. Do you want to learn something, or do you just want to mope about something? Life will always give us the option to do both, but it's about what we choose to do. Which path do you want to walk? And I found peace in just saying, all right, let me learn, let me understand a little bit, let me understand this in my own way, and still keep my goals, still keep my desires, still keep my dreams alive within myself, because that's what helps me keep going. During this awakening, stuff like that, it's a lot of trauma, it's a lot of pain that you may deal with, because you're gonna be broken down. You finna be torn apart, because that old you needs to be cracked open so the new you, the real you, the authentic you can come out. So yeah, it's gonna be a lot of pain with it, and it's necessary in order to grow. But it's damn sure worth it, because now I'm at the point where I'm seeing the results of why I had to go through this experience, why I had to understand this, why I was in this position or whatever. So, excuse me, so I can learn this and that and so on and so forth, and I can apply it to later things. It's beautiful when you start to do that, because now you got knowledge for yourself, and also knowledge that you can pass to other people to help prevent them from being in certain situations, and therefore the world is being healed. That energy is going around and it's coming back around, you know what I'm saying? But this is just something I was really thinking about, man. I really appreciate everybody who subscribed to my channel, who follow me and stuff like that. Y'all stay smooth like butter and slick like hair grease, and if you're not having a good day, make it one, y'all. Also, if you want to see more quotes like the one I put on this video, you know what I'm saying, follow me on Instagram. I got so many quotes that I make just throughout my day. I just be thinking of something and then I'll write it down. Y'all stay cool and take care of yourselves.